In just a minute, we'll keep an exploration the likes of which you'll only see on futuristic television shows. We're going to take a ride on the internet, and today our destination
Check out the size of that trackball. You can play pool with that thing. Yes, with Prodigy, you can get 19.2K bandwidth. Ah shit, someone picked up the phone. I need to dial up again.
In our previous tapes, we've experienced the power of the internet and learned to use its many tools. We've sent and received email, used FTP to transfer text and graphic files, and used GoPro.
Wait, where are you going? Come back! I'm explaining the World Wide Web! Hey!
That's because in our previous journeys, none of the
Help me, I'm stuck in this roundabout. I can't get out.
On the World Wide Web, all the internet's information is allowed to come together in a kind of global information intersection. You see, if we were on the World Wide Web right now, down there, that would be Japan. Over there, Germany. Over my shoulder, that's the solar system. But down here is, well...
Who's in this pattern, Captain?
You see, on the web...
Wait, nobody seems all disturbed by the fact you just materialized in the classroom?
I'll show you just a minute. First of all, we're going to be doing a research project. Okay, what you're going to be doing is pairing up with your study partner, and you're going to be picking out one of the 9 planets. In that assignment, you're going to be telling us about the orbits of the planet you pick, features about it, things about the planet we've learned from the telescope and other space probes. Include in it pictures, drawings, any aiding materials like
Thanks for choosing this video, guys.
A list of reference books that you can use. Can we use the computer lab? Sure, the computer lab would be really good. Live record, that sort of thing would be a great presentation.
This movie is centered right on that guy's crotch.
Take it easy, make sure you know what planet. Hey, I'll see you in the lab. We can get on the net. You know, I know a really cool oversight.
When I wake up in the morning and there's something, and I think that I'm making it. I don't know the lyrics to this.
Hey, nerdlinger! That's really cool. TV site where it gets really cool graphics.
Have you ever surfed the web? Have I got something?
Oh my god, did you hear that Colin is dating Bella?
Check out the video.
Data and crunchy pictures. I happen to know the library got some new NASA tapes. Nobody else is gonna have a video.
That's your dad.
Ah!
These guys haven't seen the web. Now here on my computer, I've accessed the World Wide Web using a program called a web browser.
What?
I'll tell you a lot of things that may look a little unfamiliar to you here. I'll try to describe it all to you in just a bit. But I just happen to know a place where the 9 planets, a multimedia tour.
8 planets. Thank you very much.
Let's see. Here's a little bit about the author of the site. Notice that some of the text is blue. That's the secret to the web. Those are the information intersections or links.
Okay, you guys, because we're talking, I missed the secret of the web.
Moons and Earth and the sun. And second sun.
We're starting over.
It's an overview of the solar system. That is what planets words, and here we go. Each of the 9 planets, stuff about the orbits and
The early days of Wikipedia.
Now, let's get some more detail about each planet. Go back up one page and let me see here. How about Saturn? I'll just click on the word Saturn. Check this out. It's a great graphic there too. And what's this? It's a little speaker inside of a blue box. I wonder what happens when I click on that. Let's try
I
it.
wonder. bullshit.
Click on that. Oh, take a look at this. Images of the spacecraft, information about when it was launched, and what's this? There's some video clips of the Hubble Space Telescope repair. I gotta see this. Are you kidding? Where'd you get this stuff? Check that out. Check it out right there.
This?
Yeah, that right there.
Oh, check this out. This web stuff is so wild, so easy to use.
Wait, so we're just watching footage of a guy playing on a computer? What the fuck is that? Who would do that?
Check that down there. Yeah, right there. Before we discovered the power and the problem with the World Wide Web, it's so easy to find information that's so cool to look at and hear that you'll probably lose all track of time and what you came online to search for in the first place.
Where have you been? I need help going through all this stuff.
I'm sorry, I saw this book and it looked interesting.
Satellite television? What's that?
It was organized in the Saturn book, so I picked it up.
You're killing me, man. I need help going through all this stuff.
You can't watch TV from a satellite. Get out.
The beautiful part about the web is that even though you can get lost in your information quest, it's always easy to find your way back. Now let me show you how it works. Remember those blue words that
Your trackball is too big and your coffee mug is too small.
Information interesting. Actually, it's called hyperlink. Sounds like hyperspace, doesn't it? Well, it's easy to understand, and better than that, as you saw, even easier to use. Now, having used Gopher and its search tool Veronica...
This is the internet.
Navigation, you know that to find what you're looking for, you follow a very straight and organized path. You make selections from menu items that give you more and more choices until you reach your final destination.
The signal travels through a series of
Among
tubes.
the hundreds and millions of other files on the net, the end of that information pass road. Sometimes, as I'm sure you've discovered, it's hard to know whether you've made the right choices along the way. You don't know if your search will uncover what you want until you've reached your final destination. And if what you got isn't what you wanted, or if you'd like more information than you found in that file, you have to go back to your point of departure and start over or choose a different road. Now, the World Wide Web is different. On the web, all the paths of information are allowed to crisscross over and over until there seems to be no beginning and no end.
This is supposed to explain the World Wide Web.
Wherever the information crosses or intersects, a link is formed, tying that information to the rest of the web. And those links, well,
No, the dictionary only has too many choices.
blue words or phrases. And if you look inside this web page, though, you'll see that the author used a kind of programming language called hypertext markup language, or HTML. When you attach an HTML code to a keyword or phrase on the document's page, it links that word to the address of another resource. Now, that could be another file on your computer or files from any computer on the internet. HTML links that resource to the word or phrase, creating a hyperlink, the blue words. Beside the blue words, another tip-off to a hyperlink is when your mouse arrow becomes a hand. Like this. Anytime that happens, just click, and you've hyperlinked to whatever address is hidden in the HTML code. And as you can see, clicking on one hyperlink transports you to a page with more hyperlinks. And that one will take you to another and another, and before you know it, you're on a fantastic voyage on the World Wide Web. Pretty cool, huh?
That's
Now,
awesome.
hyperlinks aren't always attached to just text. See this image? It has a blue box around it. And my mouse arrow? There's the tip-off. It's turned
YouTube
into a
can make
link.
a website that looks
Clicking
this
on
good
this
on
image,
Geo
you
Cities.
link to another. Connect it to another. Remember the sound file we heard a little while ago? It was also a hyperlink to a sound file somewhere else in that computer. So as you can see, navigating the web is as easy as clicking on the hyperlinks. Now, hypertext markup language, or HTML, is not difficult to learn. And while it is outside the scope of this tape, it is the way you can make your own hyperlink documents on the web.
What's with the lost style flashbacks?
Final one here. I found your NASA tapes, all 4 hours of it. They're cool, okay? We're never gonna get through this stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot. We should get together tonight to organize it.
Great. Wow, I can't believe you found all this stuff in one place.
It's not really in one place, it's just one web page on a website linked to a jillion more. They're all over the place.
Yeah, whatever. Let's go. I want to see more of this. Wait,
Well,
you did it.
it takes 4 or 5 weeks to load Jupiter on
So what's a web page? Well, it's simply one web file among many.
Web
Other than a web server computer, like is a website. While the web does not replace the other internet tools like Gopher and FTP, it's really in addition to them. And as you'll see, it can actually incorporate them as well. And remember from our previous case, when computers communicate with one another, they require transmission knowledge, not just code. In essence, the protocol actually sends
You don't load it into trucks.
so the FTP, for example,
I'm so confused. My world is collapsing.
That's the protocol. Think of it this way. In order to get breakfast every morning, you have to to have lunch, order and enjoy, and a snack, try Japanese, and later for dinner, well, that might be Russian. So if each language was the protocol for a particular meal, the protocol for breakfast would be French. It's the same idea on the
What the hell are you talking about?
The computer needs to speak in a language the receiving computer can understand. That's the transmission of protocol. Well, the web is no different. The protocol for
Can we crash a truck into that? Thanks.
It's called Hypertext Transport Protocol, or HTTP. It's called that because you're communicating with hyperlinks. So let's visit another website. This time, let's take a look at the
In case you forgot.
collection of House of Representatives and Senate bills, as well as the congressional record. Now, like anything on the internet, you first need to know the address of the place you want to go. If you don't know the address, there are search tools on the web, which I'll show you in just a minute. Now, my web browser program is called Netscape, and I'm running it on
Why?
Windows, and they all work pretty much the same, and they all work pretty much the same.
Now, because it's Netscape, it's going to take 3 or 4 days for the site to load.
And click on the Open button. Then a small window appears, and in it, you type the address of the place you want to go. In this case, it's http://thomas.loc.gov. Now, let's take a look at that for a minute. HTTP is the Hypertext Transport Protocol that we just talked about, and it's always typed in lowercase. It tells the receiving computer that we want to access documents written with HTML. Remember the hypertext markup language, or the hyperlinks? Now, following the HTTP,
Get on with it!
and two forward slashes, they turn the address into a universal language that all the different servers on the net can understand. That sounds a little complicated, but it's really not. Remember, the web is just the crisscrossing of all the units or sources.
Within a year, like that HTTP part would just be kind of added automatically because it's implied 100% of the time.
Require different protocols. So what happens when this information crosses?
Oh man, 3 at once.
So the people that develop the hyperlinks also develop a universal language that allows the web browser to access and speak in all protocols. It's called the Universal Resource Locator, or URL for short. So anything you address from a web browser is called a URL, and it requires that the colon and 2 slashes follow the protocol. Here, let me get into the Thomas database and I'll show you.
What? What? No! What the hell? Insane! I swear to God, I didn't do that! Oh my God, technical failure saved us. Thank God. I hate all of you for that sucks. We're gonna watch MS-DOS 5. All of a sudden, that was way more fascinating.